Why you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my.
All right, everyone, buckle up because Shaq just dropped another truth bomb about Caitlin Clark. And this time it happened right on Angel Reese's own podcast.
Yep.
The big diesel himself, Shaquille O'Neal, the legend, joined Angel's show and made it very clear who he believes the real superstar is. Spoiler alert, it's not Angel. So, here's how it went down. Angel Reese probably thought she was in for a chill conversation with Shaq, maybe talk a bit about basketball, maybe get a few compliments about her own game. But Shaq had a totally different plan. From the jump, he started hyping up Caitlin Clark, praising her skills, her insane shooting range, her vision on the court, basically everything that makes her special. And you can practically see Angel trying her best not to look bothered. Then Shaq throws her a curveball. He asks, why do people love Caitlin Clark so much besides her talent? This was Angel's moment to stay cool. Maybe admit that Caitlin's just that good. But instead, she downplays it and says people only love her because of those deep logo threes. Really, that's it. Of course, Shaq wasn't letting that slide. He immediately shuts that down, reminding Angel that Caitlin Clark is the complete package. She's not just a shooter, she's an elite passer. She commands the floor, and she keeps fans on the edge of their seats every time she plays. To top it off, Jack even points out that a major sports media company ranked Caitlin Clark above Ronaldo and Messi on the list of the world's most marketable athletes. And you can just see it. Angel's realizing she invited Shaq only to get roasted on her own show. Let's be real, it's wild. Angel's been open about how her WNBA salary barely covers her rent. And meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's name alone is practically paying for the content of her podcast. Honestly, at this point, Angel might as well send Caitlin a check for helping boost her show's views. But that's Shaq for you. He doesn't hold back. And before wrapping up, he took things even further by comparing Caitlin Clark to none other than Steph Curry, the baby-faced assassin himself.
Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit, but I've never seen a guy consistently.
He said Caitlin Clark reminds him of Steph. Not because of her size or physique, but because she's shattering boundaries in the very same way.
Like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we never seen.
Shaq said, and I quote, "That's exactly my point. Steph's just a regular-looking dude. He doesn't have LeBron's muscle. He's not towering at 6 feet 9 inches in. And honestly, he could blend right in at a regular office job. But then he steps on the court and does things nobody's ever seen before." And that's when Shaq made his point crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is that kind of player. She's changing the game and redefining what people believe is possible. Right there, he's basically telling Angel that Caitlin isn't just great, she's iconic and untouchable when it comes to basketball talent. Meanwhile, Angel's sitting there probably thinking, wait, this is my podcast. Why does it sound like he's giving Caitlin a standing ovation? It's a tough moment. You can almost feel how awkward it must have been. Remember, Shaq isn't just some random guest. He's an NBA legend and someone who's been a mentor figure for Angel Reese. So, hearing him hype up her biggest rival on her own show must have stung big time. But Shaq wasn't done yet. He went on to say that at first he doubted Caitlin Clark. He even admitted he was a bit of a hater, but over time she kept proving him wrong again and again. You could see Angel trying to stay composed, but Shaq's message was loud and clear. Caitlin Clark is the real deal.
I'm like, damn, like, and I was a hater because, you know, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you.
Then Shaq drops the ultimate line on Angel. He says, if I doubt you 10 times and you make that shot 10 times, then you're the truth. And honestly, he's spot on. Caitlin Clark keeps proving it every single time she steps on the court. Her shooting, her vision, her total command of the game. She's rewriting what's possible in women's basketball. Fans don't just love her for those insane logo threes, they're obsessed because she's transforming the sport itself. And Shaq sees it clearly. That's why he said it right there in front of Angel without hesitation.
Ouch.
He basically told the world that Caitlin Clark is unstoppable, that she's got that rare X factor that makes a player unforgettable. Angel, she's got nothing to say.
Yep.
Shaq left her completely speechless. You could almost see her trying to figure out why he was putting Caitlin on such a high pedestal, and right on her own show, too. After the podcast aired, fans went crazy. The comment section exploded with reactions like, "Did Shaq just call Caitlin the GOAT on Angel's own podcast?" And Shaq basically told Angel that Caitlin's the real star. People couldn't get enough of it. Shaq even admitted again that he used to doubt Caitlin Clark, that he was a hater at first, but her talent won him over. And when Shaq speaks honestly like that, it hits harder than one of his dunks. He just said out loud what a lot of people have been thinking. And he's not alone. His words line up with what other major analysts Rachel Nichols, Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock have all been saying. They've all pointed out that Caitlin Clark isn't just another talented player. She's the player bringing in new fans, setting records, and changing the game in real time. Shaq even compared her to a mix between Steph Curry's shooting magic and an elite point guard's court vision. That's not just a compliment. That's him calling her a once-in-a-generation talent. Meanwhile, poor Angel's sitting there thinking, did Shaq just hijack my own podcast to crown Caitlin the GOAT? And well, yeah, he did. Shaq went all in, and Angel's trying her best to keep it together. But everyone can see how rough that moment must have felt. Here's the kicker, though. Caitlin Clark isn't slowing down. Even in the off-season, she's grinding hard, putting in hours at the gym, constantly improving. She's already ahead of most of her peers, but still working like she's got everything to prove. Angel Reese, on the other hand, let's just say her approach looks very different from Caitlin's right now. Shaq also made headlines earlier this year when he said that Caitlin Clark is the best collegiate player to ever play women's basketball, coming from Shaquille O'Neal, one of the most dominant players in NBA history. That's some serious praise, especially for a rookie like Caitlin, who's only just starting her WNBA career and still has years ahead to build her legacy. That kind of statement shows that Shaq truly believes what he's saying. He's not exaggerating for attention. He genuinely feels that Caitlin Clark is a better player than his own protege, Angel Reese. And not just better than Angel. In Shaq's eyes, Caitlin's on another level entirely. He believes she's the best out there, period. Because here's the truth. Caitlin Clark isn't just known for her long-range shooting. Beyond the logo threes, she's got elite court vision, next-level awareness, and the ability to read plays before they even unfold. She's raising the bar for the entire sport. Off the court, her impact is just as huge. She's selling out arenas, bringing in record-breaking crowds, and driving a new wave of excitement to women's basketball. And it's not just Shaq noticing. Analysts, players, and fans across the board are saying the same thing. Caitlin Clark is leading a new era for the game. Whether Angel relikes it or not, Shaq made it loud and clear during that podcast. After dropping those truth bombs, he simply moved on. Calm, confident, and unapologetic. Angel tried to keep her composure, but everyone watching could tell Shaq didn't come to play nice. He came to give credit where it's due. And in his mind, Caitlin Clark has earned every bit of the spotlight and probably deserves even more. So, what's the takeaway? Shaq went on Angel Reese's own podcast and told her straight up that Caitlin Clark is the real superstar of women's basketball, comparing her to Steph Curry and calling her the truth. He's basically declaring that she's the future of the sport. Angel might not be thrilled about it, but Shaq's just saying what many already believe. Caitlin Clark isn't here just to compete. She's here to dominate. So, what do you think? Did Shaq go too far with his praise? Or is Caitlin Clark truly the next big thing in women's basketball? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more hot takes and highlights from the world of women's hoops.